You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Quad City, run by the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
Good morning, Quad City.
Good morning.
Is this how the morning radio show starts?
Yeah.
No.
I am your host, MC Sizzle. And I've got a hot topic for you today. But before I start, let's introduce the cast. On my left.
Oh. I'm Hydro. I'll be played by Dan today. And I'm an out-of-town superhero who has come to help with the new N-hanced people problem.
And a water down the solution.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to douse it a little.
Who you calling a problem?
I hear that there are gang violence and everything else.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Elsa Erickson, also known as Requiem. And that's all you need to know about me right now.
Everything else is top secret. My name is Tony, and I will be portraying the character Night Owl, spelled with a K, correct, like a knight, armored Night Owl. And his real name is redacted. Oh, sorry. That's all you get to
I
know.
haven't met that superhero yet.
He is. Yeah, we haven't met Redactor Man yet, so that dude's awesome.
Very secretive.
Yeah. But he works
Secret
for
agent.
the organization SOAR, and he is currently trying to set up an extended operations base for a strike team in Riverside.
I just recently joined that organization.
Welcome aboard.
Thank
You signed on for the perk package, right? Dependents pay.
Is that what you're calling my clinic?
We pay for your dependents and give them green cards and such.
Oh, I thought you were paying for my clinic.
I have wiped out the really bad Yelp reports that you have. Or Velp
That's-
reports, yes.
It's helpful, but I already had somebody on that.
Oh, well.
His
fair
name is Damon.
Hey, my name's Chuck, and I'm playing Damon, yo, and I'm from Riverside, and that's all you need to know.
Hey, is his last name really Yo, though?
No, it's,
Yo.
you don't need to know that right now.
It's redacted.
I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Newton, which is N-U-T-O-N. That's how you spell it. And he manipulates gravity.
I can see that.
Does gravity give its consent?
Wait,
Nope.
does he
No.
manipulate gravity or mavity?
Mavity. It's canon now.
I'm Casey, and I am playing Lillian Collins, also called Force. She's a school teacher by day and superhero by night.
It sounds exciting.
I'm playing a mechanical giant owl that was built by a man named Connor, which I think you've already met.
Shh,
Oh.
redacted. That was
I didn't say
redacted.
it was
Night
you.
Owl,
It
quit
would
giving
have
away
been-
my secret
it would have
identity,
been
man.
Sorry, I
Should've
wasn't
just said
programmed
who.
not to.
Right? Because he's an owl.
Now
Wait,
everyone
if you
knows.
get a doctorate, are you Doctor?
Who?
I guess no. My name is Jojo Ma,
Ah, yes.
and I am a giant mechanical owl that can transform into various
You're not a
mechanical
giant.
things. I am a giant for
Compared
now.
to other owls.
Compared
How
to
big
little
is he?
owls.
He's like the
He's
size
about
of a 3.
2.5.
I'm
Three
the
and a
size
half.
of Jackson.
Yeah,
Jacksonian.
he's a Jackson-sized thing.
Is that giant? How big are owls?
Not
Remember that
very
great
big.
horned owl that we saw in the middle of the road that eclipsed your car?
I'm pretty big.
So he's a normal sized great horned owl.
But that's a giant owl. It's the biggest of the big owls. Yes, we
I'm
understand.
just
3.5 to 4 foot tall.
yeah, pretty big.
6 foot wingspan.
Yeah, I'll rip your throat out.
Right.
Yeah,
Could carry a deer
I
away.
could
if you
carry
wanted
a small child.
Especially with
Right.
those servos.
Actually, I could carry a large man.
to.
Because
Or that.
Yeah,
Because you're mechanical.
yeah, I'm
You
a
have
robot.
jets. You
Yeah,
have jets.
I am an android
You're welcome.
specifically because I have sentience.
Ah.
I didn't program him with that. That just happened by accident. I'm sorry.
I was struck by lightning one
That's
day, and it imbued consciousness in my mechanical body.
Same thing happened to
It
my
fried some
computer.
circuits. I don't know what to do about it yet.
It fried all the right circuits.
Oh, that's right.
Chrissy, playing the character Ursa, but her alias is Luna Solaris. She has the ability to use fire and water for right now. However, it's dependent on the time of day. And so she's looking for other people like her to
Hang out with. To hang out with.
more or less, but just to find out more about herself
Soul
and
searching.
her, basically, soul searching.
Yeah.
Soul searching. All right. And that is our cast for today. And we got quite an episode in store for you.
Thank you for bringing us on the radio show.
Yes, this will help us keep our secret identities secret. Jojo Ma.
I only do it on
Okay,
programs,
Connor.
too.
Let's talk about this Riverside. As our listeners know, the docks are overrun with these hooligans. They traffic drugs, weapons, even people. And recently, enhanced.
And enhanced.
Yeah.
Enhanced and enhanced.
Yeah.
Mhm. Both.
Enhanced
Yes.
drugs and enhanced people.
Yes.
This is getting out of hand.
Sounds like they can just double their fee.
Double your fun.
Basically, if you're human trafficking and then you dose them with the enhance that you have and some of them become enhanced, you can raise the price on selling the person. I would imagine.
Exactly.
Selling people?
You sound like a cop talking about the black market.
Yeah.
Jojo
Oh,
Mom
please.
is happy.
Well, it's no secret that Tommy Blackjack O'Halloran,
Halloran.
Halloran, is the leader of these hooligans.
Ah.
Him and his motley crew.
Does he have 21 of them?
I thought we were the hooligans. I'm so confused.
We are not the
We are
hooligans.
not.
The hooligans are criminals.
Yeah.
But you can be.
We are sore.
But we are about to get into a warrior-style fight in the streets.
Cool.
You and I, we're agents.
That is possible. But let's find out what happens next. You're at your headquarters. You're
Generally, in my downtime, I'm usually at the clinic right now.
But I called you and I said that the water system was off and you needed to help me outsource the problem.
Okay.
It's just the water recycling. I think we actually have running water. It just smells funny.
As you hear her yell from downstairs,
Where
and
she's-
I'm trying to tighten this one pipe with a new retrofitted valve that I've just invented.
Yeah.
Can you fit through here?
Be surprised.
As I'm looking for my tools and Newton is like floating them next to me. It's really
Floats
handy.
things.
Well, he can shut off their gravity, can he? So I can just like take a really heavy part and not have to lift it myself because not
can
that
invert
strong.
gravity.
Yeah, sweet. So he's helping me lift all the mechanical pieces. We're trying to build a new operational facility out of a retrofitted factory. We're retrofitting this factory, rather, a shutdown factory.
So
Sterile.
could I do that to reach in using the water.
Absolutely.
And
Now, before we get too far, do I need to do the roll for the bartering system on this?
Yes, you need to make your surplus
Oh, yes.
and want roll for your headquarters.
So is it 2 rolls? Let me make sure. What is at the beginning of the session? If an HQ is secure and stable, have the leader roll plus intelligence. On a +10 or a 10+, you get +1 barter. That's a surplus. On a 7 and 9, it has a surplus and a want, and on a miss, it has a want.
Right.
All right, so 1 roll, 2d6 plus my intelligence. Wow, this is gonna go, guys. I haven't used d6s in
I
a
know.
long time.
First roll of the night.
7, 8, 9, 10. Wow.
Yeah.
So a 10 plus means we actually have a surplus, which means we have +1 barter. So I actually have 4 barter now.
Well, the surplus, you get a +1 barter
Uh-huh.
because you hit 10 plus. So your 3 becomes a 4.
Let me get my pencil.
So, yes. Your cost saving measures is working. The budget they're giving you, you're stretching it.
we've got all the other systems turned off.
Jojo Ma has actually been helping me by analyzing the markets and teaching me about percentages.
You may also now bump a yellow to a green or a red to a yellow.
All right, so we're actually working on the water recycling, so I'm going to bump that up to green.
There you go.
Narratively, that makes the most sense.
Yes.
We should keep up with this, keep track. Each time we start, we just start by trying to fix something else.
Yeah.
And then also make sure you mark your XP for the intelligence.
For the roll.
Yeah. Your XP track for that.
Roger.
There you go. All right.
All right, it looks like the water system is back to nominal. Thank you for your assistance, Hydro,
Yes.
real name unknown.
Yes.
I am glad I recruited you. How's the medical center going?
Well, we had some patients in, and it looks like there's some increased gang violence in this area to the east.
You know a lot about them, Damon Yo?
I do.
Good. We've got information.
See? We got information. So
Yeah.
What do you do? You have this
Jojo,
information.
we have some information. Now,
yeah,
what about that school teacher? Has she shown up? I know that she said she was going to meet us here after
she
school
usually can't get here
hours.
till like 3 or 4. She's elementary.
Well, it's like 4:15 right now.
Yeah, but she lives in
Oh.
the other place. The other part of
She's in
town.
another district.
Stick up drive right on the train.
And are y'all have the connection for each other? If I
Yeah.
remember correctly. So would y'all be journeying or traveling together?
No, we just went to the same college.
Oh, okay. I just think that you can use the hover or 2-passenger lane on the interstate and go faster if you were bringing a friend.
I don't know, but you don't live in Star Valley.
That traffic.
Actually,
I think you said you do.
yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, conserve the planet, reduce emissions.
I'm all about carpooling.
If you were wondering which one of our heroes was the punny one,
Okay, so yeah, we
there's
would
more to
be
come.
together.
Yeah.
Just let it flow.
what kind of car do you have? Is it like a Hyundai Sonata or?
It's a Prius.
Oh, yes.
Makes total sense.
Makes total. What is this?
My butt. That's my wallet. That's how we afford things. That is my wallet with the money in it. So that I guess they'd be pulling up outside and just holler out the window. Hey! We got the water running. Welcome back.
Don't drink it though. It's not good to drink yet.
Sun's still up, just noting that at this moment for at least another hour or two.
Seeing
Are we
as the
spring
two
forward or
sun
backward?
Is it daylight savings?
Is it daylight
It
savings?
is daylight savings.
It's firepower savings time. Just need to know.
Oh, good,
Do you,
just one more hour.
Yeah.
Hydro. Do you carry like a cell device or anything like that to stay in contact with your clinic or anything when you travel?
Would I be able to without damaging it?
There are waterproof.
There are waterproof
devices.
cellular devices.
There are.
Then yes. I will write it down if somebody bought it for me.
I
Because
mean,
I am broke.
You have to
And by-
requisition it.
And by broke, I mean I don't have this world's money.
okay, hold on. Yo-Yo Ma, print me off another receipt for requisition.
Have to roll for this.
No, you just open your beak. Or tear off the tape. Alright, I'm going to need you to sign here without moistening the paper.
That was my signature.
That's smudging it. I'm just going to put this in your record book.
The watermark shows it was mine.
Stop!
That's too much confidence.
Oh,
At this rate.
Alright, so
Took us
yeah.
at the wrong time.
I can hook him up with a waterproof cell phone. That's not a problem.
So is that like a Samsung?
No, it's Nokia.
Yeah.
It's Vokia. Voxia.
You can use it as a weapon too.
I mean, you can make up your own.
We can do whatever. It's
Vokia.
it's Vokia.
Since Nokia not a sponsor.
Turn it into a chain wallet.
However, if Nokia wanted to reach out,
All right. So
We'd rather have.
roll call. Who is currently at the headquarters right now?
I was getting ready to leave.
Me too.
It has
Right.
been narrated that I am
Yes,
Hey.
she's there.
I'm
I'm there.
I am too. I was there, but I'm.
You're
getting
setting
ready
up the
to-
computer systems.
Yeah.
The owl is with me, and they just pulled up in a Prius.
Awesome. Well, your phone rings.
A yellow.
Ah, my
Prius.
brand new phone.
there. Yellow?
Well, presumably I've had it
You've
since
had
I
it,
joined
yes.
the team. Because of this exact kind of situation.
It was a
He has
part
a
of his
phone.
package. It was
It's
a part.
I
waterproof,
mean, don't we all have phones?
but it's not. You still can lose the phone.
He's not from around here.
So if you misplace it in the sewer
Yeah.
Really not from around here.
or a pipe,
It's also just
Oh,
a
he's got like an
Nokia brick.
OtterBox thing on it, so
It's
he
like a
can drop it in
Nokia
water.
brick.
yeah, it's like a brick, and it's basically got where the battery is sealed off, so that you can get any kind of liquid you want on it, and it won't affect the battery.
Anything.
And the screen's the same way; it's proofed. It's got the gaskets on it,
Yeah.
so
I would have given him a
Sounds
better.
smart.
We do have better phones that exist, but I've only got so much funding for this sector that I'm opening up.
He's saving money right now, as you can see by the increasing barter.
yes.
And I'm okay with that.
We
Here,
are not
let me
full
put you on
of-
speakerphone. It sounds like you're underwater.
The commander only gave me so many allocated funds for this new retrofitted project.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I probably didn't think he would meet someone with this.
He did not have any clue what I was getting myself into.
Is there any chance I could have had a phone before?
You, yes.
We all have phones. I think his just has
He's
to be
just from out of
special
town.
because he's made of water.
I actually
Well,
have no barter.
he's got zero
because
barter.
of My,
Yeah.
Like, so he can't afford
He doesn't have
basic living.
our money.
He doesn't have pockets.
He has to actually survive off of the
I'm from
headquarters.
way out of town.
Because the clinic doesn't even bring in the money for him. Like, the clinic is like...
It's a
just-
free clinic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it.
Right.
We run off of information.
And everything he does
come in
after
and tell
hours
me
is just
information.
considered wet works.
Yeah.
God.
Hey, you're familiar with that.
Stop.
If that wasn't
Also
already
known
a
as
title of a
Spyware.
book, we would go with that.
That was a great color.
It was great.
Oh, I can't wait to wear my wetsuit.
Oh gosh. You gotta get married or something?
I already did. Sorry, I'm not supposed to give out secrets until
You're
we know
not.
each other.
That's up
better.
to you,
Yeah,
though.
right.
You told me. Alright.
Divvying out secrets already, man. You gotta get that
I guess go ahead.
HX
So,
set
you're saying that he
Don't want to know how you become.
up. You get a phone call.
waterproof
I
phone
do.
call?
Yes,
Yes.
you do. From the clinic. Yes.
I reach into my gut and pull it out.
So weird, man. Hanging out with these people.
So, it's Ruthie.
Uh-huh.
She's calling you from the clinic in panic.
Oh no,
Is Ruthie
Yes.
an elderly woman that you employ? I
she's
hope
the
so.
desk clerk.
I hope she's
Yeah.
like 65
She is.
plus.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And she needs help.
Okay.
She is
black lady.
panicking.
She's so
She
black
says-
lady.
These hooligans showed up and started smashing.
Oh no.
They're going through the clinic. I don't know what they're looking for. They say that we have something, but we don't. It's. She says, oh, what is it? It starts with a letter. A. Is it G?
It's not in.
Yes. N.
It's
In
hidden.
hog or something. I don't know.
Yeah, in zone.
Maybe. It's whatever it is that they're looking for, they think we have.
She's like, I don't know what you youngins call it. Just listen here. They smashing up stuff. You's the boss, and you ain't even providing me with
Tell them we don't
insurance."
have any nitrates. They need to go to a pharmacy for that.
Did you hear her? And you hear her yell at one of those hooligans, and she goes, "You put Mr. Pete down. Now
Not
make
Mr.
me
Pete.
come over there."
Now I'm picturing
Mr. Pete, by the way, is the clinic cat.
That's a great show.
I'm gonna jump off of the warehouse roof and fog my way.
Hold on a second. So he's inside the warehouse. And he's got his phone call before he gets carried away on like placement in the warehouse and evaporating and stuff. Would we be able to tell on your liquidous form? Like, do you look like a solid person, or do
Yes.
you just look like a blob of water?
I look like a blob of water in the shape of a solid person.
He
But
looks like a
you
person.
look like water.
I'm not translucent.
Oh, so you have fleshy look.
No.
When he wants to.
I think he just
I
looks
can't go
like
full flesh.
he looks
Yeah.
like he
Well,
has
never
a
did.
Looks like a blue
human
person.
form that is made of water.
So he looks kind of like an avatar.
More translucent than
No,
that.
he's made of water.
He's a
Not
humanoid form.
I don't have
But
an
he's
arrow
water.
on my head or anything.
Oh.
He's water with 2 arms and legs and a head.
Yes.
Well, I'm thinking that, but he also said like he looks like a person.
No, he's the shape of a person.
Like he's humanoid
It's the
form,
shape
oh my god, get
water.
over it.
but
We're moving
it's
on.
water.
All right,
Turn
but
the page.
I'm saying, can I tell that he has facial? Okay, so you look disturbed.
Yes.
What's
And-
going on?
And he's done with the sickness too.
I'm also saying out loud
Hydra.
to her.
Well, you said a bunch of words like nitrate, and I don't know what you're talking about. So can you please inform us, as we are here to help provide security for this sector?
Yes.
There's hooligans are breaking down the clinic looking for a certain drug
Wait.
that they think we have in the clinic.
It's so handy that you've got my speakerphone button.
No, I know what they're doing. Remember, I'm part of the clinic.
Oh, you got the call first. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, what is going with that?
All right. So you're saying that your clinic is under attack by hooligans?
Yes.
Did the woman on the phone or you tell you how many?
Ruthie
No, but I'm
said
going
that there were.
I'm going to tell you what they're looking for,
Ah, yes.
but I'm not going to tell anybody else. Because
Hold on, let me take my helmet off. It makes it to where you don't have to talk as loud. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Putting my helmet back on.
Okay.
The plot, like Hydro, thickens.
Saucy.
But
All right.
So-
So we don't know how many.
We don't know how many, but we do know that at least one person is strong enough to pick up Mr. What is
Mr. Pete.
it? Mr. Pete.
How big is Mr. Pete?
he's another old gentleman.
Okay, so it could just be a regular guy doing this to him. Jojo Ma. On my back.
I just formed wings on his back and attached to him.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for
Wing pack.
Yeah, wing pack.
for the viewers' help, basically I wear a kind of a brassy golden armor over olive drab uniform, and he can transform. He is a robotic owl that can, with noises, can transform into a jetpack wing set for me. Probably has to roll for that. I'm not sure.
I probably do.
Or do we have to roll to
Shapeshift
fly? Do we just have to
actually
roll to fly?
Is a
So let me get
move
my.
that you have to roll for.
Yeah.
Hi, Trevor. If you go ahead of us, do not
Let me see your
engage
sheet.
until we get at least one of us gets there to help.
My shapeshift?
I'll try.
Alright.
Because I can't get there as fast as
change
these guys. I have to take the bike.
I'll try.
There's this
I don't have flight abilities.
John, on your roller, make sure you have 2d6 equipped.
Do you know that these things are magnetic?
Yeah.
Did not.
Oh.
Scott did.
He did. They're his. That's
So
good.
I don't have any way to fly, so I'm just coming on foot, I guess.
Robots.
Yes, you will have to roll
your
for the shifting.
eyes.
Because that's going to determine your hold, by the way.
Yeah.
Or motorcycle.
The shifting.
Oh, hey, what if I drop
I don't
you?
have one.
The vehicles that we would have.
Do I have to know how to drive any of them?
What are you looking for?
Pencil.
There's a pencil.
So,
You have to roll
bike, jet
twice.
ski. I could outfit you with.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What you looking for?
If we can.
Like
we can have
motorcycle?
a motorcycle, basically. Because we can have 3 vehicles right now.
I think I want a canoe.
Yes, it comes. You have 3 vehicles.
But within our barter range. So,
So all of these.
yeah. Well, we have 4 now.
What is a auto something? What's this one? Gyro.
Do you really want to roll around in a gyro? Remember in Jurassic World?
Yes!
Done. Sold. I didn't.
No, here, I want to try some.
Are there motorcycles handy or not in our barn?
It does say bike, but
You
it
can
doesn't
have,
say.
no,
No,
motorcycles.
no, no.
Motorcycle.
A bike is a bicycle.
But we can do, so like you see trike or big 4-wheeler, like motorcycle fits within this.
Driving around
Yeah.
the city in a
I
four-wheeler.
will take a motorcycle.
You can get a
please.
motorcycle, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
For those that cannot fly or do not have a Prius,
I will take a motorcycle, please.
we can have up to 3 vehicles that are.
This
I would
is-
like to save
This
money
has 2 battle options, so we only get 2.
Correct.
on the battle options.
How fast is this
Mm-hmm.
to move one extra location?
So is each one
Right,
barter?
Is that
What
fast
is-
enough to?
You can move one.
I'm not
But it's
understanding how
not
much
fast
each
enough to
costs.
keep up with them.
No, 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 no.
Alright, so massive is a 1,
So I should probably just stay with them.
right? So this is a 1 barter.
They all
Tiny
say
car.
massive. Oh, this is only massive one.
I don't have that yet.
Right. And then
Okay.
plus 1 value. So it would actually be 2 barter for me to get you for this bike. For
Well
this
then,
motorcycle.
can we
Would
just
that
get one bike and then me and Chuck can ride together?
With that.
I don't
I
know.
mean, bikes carry more than one person, right?
Is that how that works?
You
Scott?
can do that. Hmm?
If they want this bike,
If
do
you
I
get-
have to actually take off 2 barter or do I afford it?
It's just what's affordable.
Okay. So it's affordable for me to have 3 of these vehicles. We can have 3 vehicles within this price range. That's where I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So you can have a motorcycle or a small car.
But where it says plus 3 value, we have 4 barters, so,
That's within our range.
which is what he just said, right?
Yeah,
Right.
So, but you don't have to spend 3, right?
No, you don't spend it. It just tells you what you can afford. So
So we can
with 4
afford.
barter, you can afford a total of 4 value.
So we can afford anything from here.
No, not
No.
this, because that's +4. So from here up.
Now the vehicles start out at 2 value.
Yeah. So that's 2 + 3, so that'd be 5. We can't do that yet.
Correct.
I can get you a car or a motorcycle. You can have a car if you want to take multiple people.
Can I?
Can
carpool
2
with
people ride
somebody?
on a motorcycle?
They can.
Can't you like shrink down and fit into like my flask and come with us?
I think he still
That's
takes
what we were
it.
just talking about. You can do it as part of your special move.
Okay. So I need to roll for that.
No, you don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
in just a
I'm just
moment,
asking
yes.
a question.
Okay.
Well then in that case I
It
think
doesn't-
we should get a car and a bike just to have both of those things. I think Chuck really wants a motorcycle.
They
It's up
are-
to you guys.
They are Bondo.
What does that mean?
They are not flashy. They do not have team
Okay,
symbols.
give Chuck a motorcycle and I'll take a car.
I
It
mean,
can look like a normal
2
government
people
car.
can fit, and 2 more people can fit in the Prius.
Give me like a government car, government
So
issued,
Newton
Men in Black style, black.
and him
Lincoln
could fit
or something.
in the Prius.
It is a Mercury Grand Marquis painted
So we've
dull
got
black.
seats, so I don't actually have to shapeshift.
It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles.
We're just making this up.
Sure, why not? That's what the game is, making stuff up.
Right, then why can't I make up that I want a Lincoln?
Hang on. Let me see how many battle options you have. So you can have 2 battle options. So it could be. What do you want it to have?
I want it to be a Lincoln, and I want it to
That's not a battle
have.
option.
I want it to have a cloaking system
Whoa.
and probably needs a mounted weapon. Or some-
Mounted weapon.
Needs some kind of weapon.
So
So
Yes.
we've got a car with a mounted weapon.
2 more vehicles.
Well, it needs to have some kind of weapon. I don't really want it to be mounted. Like I
There's
want it to
the
be stealthy.
Vehicle sheets.
it's fine. That works the same.
Okay, I want to. Yes, it needs to have a weapon, and it needs to be stealthy.
But I'm saying it can pop out and be like a
Yeah,
machine gun
I
that's
said that's
inside the
fine.
vehicle.
Okay.
So it has what she wants is a car that's at the +2 value.
Hold on. Do we want a cloaking system or an electrified hull? That seems. better.
Cloaking would be better for stealth.
Yeah. But electrified hull would prove like if anyone was trying to get to us, then
This is what you roll at the beginning.
they get wounded. This is a 4 harm on
But
top.
only if they touch it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
How about you get cloaking and a weapon, and it's a car, and that's what you can have right now.
Can we call it a Lincoln?
You can call it whatever you want to call it.
Thank you.
It's the cheapest one I could afford.
And then Chuck gets a motorcycle, right?
Go ahead and fill out the vehicle sheet.
All right.
But hold on, his motorcycle. There's the other girl holding 3 different sheets. Thank you. His motorcycle gets also 2 battle options, so you can pick from
Then
here
just
what you
circle
want your
the looks and
motorcycle.
stuff like that that you choose.
I think you get 2. I don't know.
So I'm good to carpool with somebody, right?
Yeah, you ride with me.
Cool.
Do I need to put plastic on my seats first?
No. I reabsorb the bar before I get out.
That is so handy.
That is so nice of you.
I wish my hair did that after a shower.
Reabsorb the water?
And it's literally wet for like 8 hours. 8 hours after I get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your hair is instantly dry when you come out of the shower, talk to Hydro.
My hair is instantly dry whenever I get out
That
of the
would
shower,
be so
but
nice.
it's because it's so thick. Also, hydros.
This is my least favorite part of taking a shower. It's my hair. It takes 8 hours to dry.
Hydro
Wow.
doesn't even have hair because he has to shapeshift it.
You could shapeshift yourself hair.
Good, but why?
What you
Think
got?
of all the extra mental capacity for that.
Oh, hey. That'd be fun.
What you gonna get,
Let's
Chuck?
do communication, long distance,
Mm-hmm.
and then the EMP.
So
Oh.
Chuck's motorcycle is gonna have a long distance communicator in it. That's pretty cool. This is gonna be a fun high speed chase we're about to have.
EMP can shut down a car, right?
It's a
Oh,
If it's
and
the
for
newer car,
looks,
yes.
can I have it?
Which is why we have an order.
If I make it slow, I can give you +1 on armor.
I don't want to be slow.
All right. So you can be
What is
fast.
slow? Like, can I go normal car speed?
What would slow for a car be?
It gives you a negative for the speed. So wherever your speed starts at, it gives you a -1.
I feel like
So if you're doing like a chase,
Right.
you're gonna be harder to chase
So
somebody.
like, what's your
'cause you got-
speed set at?
Yeah.
So basically, the shocks are loaded.
So I think default speed is what,
Yours-
0? Yeah.
Speed is well, but her does it run on
No.
her
Mine
speed
is
or just
massive
its speed?
too.
No, this speed is vehicle.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the speed starts off at 1.
It starts off at 0, but then if you take slow, then it becomes -1.
Okay.
So wait, but this is so if I have a car, it
Mhm.
says massive 2. So does that
Yes.
speed 2?
I think it'd be
No,
fun.
massive right
I think
over
it'd
to
be
your
fun
left.
to put a cloaking
This is
device on a
massive. That
Lincoln
goes there.
and then
So
put an
all
FTP
speed is
on
0.
it.
Mhm.
Speed, armor, and handling start at 0.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to start you off with 0s on all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Your tag is going to be that this is a vintage car.
Dan, put an FTL.
Why vintage?
Put an
'Cause it's a
FTL
Lincoln.
motor in it.
The frame I have set for you is a Lincoln. It's a black vintage Lincoln.
Okay, I dig it.
And it has the...
Do you have to choose a weakness?
No, it just gives me more that I can spend on you if you choose a weakness.
Right.
Weakness gives you a reduced value on the vehicle.
You
So that
basically
means I
cut
can
it.
afford to give you more.
You got a really cheap car so that you could
Then
strap
make
a
it
50 caliber gun.
temperament.
Temperamental?
No,
Be
make it
slow,
sloppy.
but
That
got
fits
armor.
me. Let's admit
So I
that.
can reach out and
Let's
touch.
admit that.
Alright, so it'll be sloppy.
Sloppy on the inside
So that I can
because
give you
that's
armor?
like my real life. And
Do you want armor for that? What do you want for that?
sure. But hold on, where is that at?
Down here. Plus to any of those.
Oh, okay. But this
Basically,
Oh, we
those
missed
are,
one.
those are pluses. This
Told
is
you
minuses.
again, man.
So if it's temperamental, it makes it cheaper, and then I can afford to give you armor.
I don't want to get those.
Temperamental just means
So yeah, that's fine. Armor's fine, and then you can make it sloppy.
So it is a
I've
sloppy.
driven that car before.
But only on the inside. The outside is fine.
Smacking the dash.
All right. Like if I open it, like
Kick the gas
like
pedals
trash
so that
should
it-
fall out of it,
Ring.
because that happens in real life.
All right, so she has a sloppy black
There should be
vintage
like trash and old French fries. on the
Lincoln
floor.
that has a +1 to armor. It has a mounted weapon and the ability to cloak.
Woohoo.
Now, is the mounted weapon always
Hey,
visible,
Chuck.
or does
No.
it fold out of the trunk?
It folds out.
Now,
Do you want
Or does it
Next
fold out
two
of the
options.
side?
cobbled together,
It says that it has 2 battle
pristine,
options.
powerful?
yeah, and that's right. The battle options are right. Let me see.
Here.
Here, yeah.
That's where I've got the cloaking and
Wait,
the
no, right
mounted.
here. Sorry, battle options are right here. These are specializations.
Oh.
These are battle options.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, specializations cost more additional value if you want to add that.
All right, so that's where we got the sloppy comes in handy to give you that. So I'll give you +1 on +1 on armor, +1 on speed,
Mm-hmm.
and then with sloppy, that means that we could give it one of the specializations,
Mounted weapons.
mounted weapon.
There you go.
All right,
You got
Alright,
There you
this
go.
one's for Chuck. He no, he's already seen it. You just gotta write it off.
all right.
He wants. What'd you say? Powerful?
Yeah.
No, it's a powerful motorcycle. Do you want it to have any negatives, such as cramped, guzzler, lazy, loud, picky, slow, temperamental, or unreliable?
no.
No.
So it's a motorcycle.
I guess it's gonna be loud by default. I've never seen a quiet motorcycle.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as it's being set
But
up.
he would get a thingy if he picked loud.
He would, but he doesn't. It's fine if he doesn't want one. So
Um,
+1 to speed. What kind of battle options? +1 to speed, +1 to handling.
Yeah.
And he wanted communications and EMP. But
Uh,
if you could only pick one of those, which one do you want?
You have
Well,
to,
no, he's got
you
a
have
smaller-
to take a drawback to be able to do that anyway.
Oh, his is.
This is a smaller vehicle, so I can actually give him
Ooh, nice.
communications and what?
EMP burst, which is 5 harm, but for electronics only.
Okay, so that would make it 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's affordable.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so we have the car and the motorcycle. That's what y'all are using. I don't want to set up a third vehicle right now because we
I'm
don't
just looking at this
need
one.
to.
Well, do we need to? handle
Okay, so I just have a
Prius?
question. I just got a car, right? Could I have made it
Do
fly?
we just ride in her
Mhm.
Prius?
Cool.
I could have made my car fly.
We'll get there. Sweetheart.
Could have had a flying car.
Let's focus.
You can always modify.
Y'all are in
and
the car,
inspect
so
it.
your car has 4 seating capability.
I can make
Your
my car
motorcycle.
operate in space.
So raise your hand if you need to get into the secret government vehicle.
Is that
The-
what I'm driving?
Yes.
Okay, it's messy on the inside, guys.
Chuck can drive his own motorcycle.
Just don't judge me by the messiness.
It's a
of my car.
1-seater.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So
We count as 1.
So there's 2 people that can't sit in a seat.
Well, myself and him count as 1. We're gonna fly.
Yeah,
We are one.
and still there are 2 people that don't have a seat,
How many people fit in my car?
unless they're in the Prius. Do
No.
y'all drive your
Listen.
Prius to
Yeah.
1,
missions?
2. No, they should not. But 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Driver.
1.
Oh, and then you fly.
I fly. He's
Okay.
with me. That's how I fly. And then you need to make a maneuver to become his flask
Yep.
or her flask.
Jump
Gotcha.
in this Nalgene
So
model.
I need to roll
Yeah, one moment.
to shapeshift.
Who is everybody?
I'm
that-
Nick Fury
I am the
And you are flying.
with the robot wolf.
I'm the bluish looking dude.
You're in the Prius. You are also in
No.
the Prius.
Oh,
He's
that,
the blue.
yeah, that's her.
No?
He's the blue spider.
I thought you were saying me.
Well, if they want to take the Prius
That's
to the mission, they
yeah.
can.
You or
Don't
Pendleton.
take your personal vehicle on mission. That's about
I'm
Um,
the dude
it's a
with the
very
white
bad
cloak.
you
It's
are.
gonna mess with your insurance.
Nova. He's Nova.
Yeah, where is he?
He's probably in the Lincoln.
He's
Lincoln?
coming in
I'm
the
gonna
Yeah.
buy another car.
Is anyone really good at driving?
Not me.
I'm the dude with the white cloak.
Oh,
Well,
this is
you
you?
can definitely eat in my car. It's too
Motorcycle.
messy.
Driving is a
And this
speed.
is
I
her.
don't really need it.
Lincoln. Okay.
Just whenever you make rolls with
So
Cool.
do I have
We
to
got
do
that. So we got the motorcycle, Prius, and the Lincoln going.
so I need to roll to be small enough to fit.
Yes,
it.
you.
Well,
and
actually,
also-
he doesn't. If they're staying inside their personal vehicle, the
Yeah.
car can hold 4 people.
It can if you're just gonna get in the vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
So
But are you really driving your Prius to the mission?
She said she could buy another car.
Okay.
She doesn't care. She throws away money.
No, I don't.
We're cost cutting to make this government facility work. This is federal funds here.
And
The government has decided you now have to drive
She's
your
doing
own
her
car to
part
the
in cost saving
Yeah.
at using her car.
It's a Prius!
I appreciate your assistance in helping cut costs around.
She's looking forward to buying one that's been subsidized by the government.
So he doesn't actually need to roll to transform.
he does not.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
looking forward to having him.
However,
Nalgene
he
model.
does.
My owl, Jojo Ma, does need to roll to transform.
Correct.
What am I looking for? I know. I'm
You need
trying
to-
to get above a certain number here.
You need to roll shape change,
So roll for 2d6.
which says when you shift into another form, you may transform into the shape of any creature you observed. You're doing the
I'm transferring my entire body into wings.
correct because you were a machine.
Yeah.
Roll plus durability.
You got my sheet. I'm rolling now.
Yep.
That's for 8. I beat it, I think.
Plus your durability equals what?
It's probably going to be even higher. Plus 1, so it's 9.
That was close.
I'm not
So
trying
what does
to
it say for 7 through 9 underneath shape change?
shape change 7 through 9 on a 7 through 9 hold 2
Okay.
period.
There we go. 2. This is your hold right here in front of you. You have hold 2 for your shape change. So now when you use the special abilities of your form, you take the hold and you move it down by 1.
So basically, he moves it down to 1 and becomes the wings that he wants to be,
Well, no, he shape changed into the wings
and has an additional 2.
and has 2 hold. Now when you use those wings to fly, he will bump down that 1.
Yeah.
Because that's the special ability of that form.
And then I could be like, hey, I'm down to 1.
So he'll go down to 1 and then he'll roll for his flying to determine
See
how well that
we
went.
do that. All right.
Or
What?
how does that work with you two? Explain it. Do you pilot it or does he pilot it?
He's piloting.
Well, You're technically flying.
Technically, yeah, but you're directing.
I'm telling you what to do, and hopefully you're doing it.
It's like a horse with reins, I think.
He's
Yes.
R2D2.
Okay, so it's your ability, but you would roll for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robots in your eyes.
That's
I want to hear
It's
that
kinda how I was
American
thinking.
Hero theme song.
Prime
Yeah.
with the truck or the trailer.
No, he's providing the means for him to do this.
He's the trailer for Optimus Prime.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
I'm Optimus Prime. He's Jet Suit Prime. He's the Jet Suit. Yeah.
So he spends one hold, activates his flying to give you the ability to go ahead and make the roll.
Now the flight. What does that run off of? Can you look for it real quick, John? On your
It's on your
flying
sheet.
ability, what does that run off of?
Yep. It's underneath the flyer sheet,
Oh.
your flyer playbook.
The first ability.
Flight, to change, you can fly, roll energy.
Roll energy.
It says, when you change locations using flight, roll plus energy. -1 ongoing.
Yeah, for him, if he was doing it, it'd be plus energy, but for you, probably intelligence. Because you're using your intellect
your
to.
pack. So if I was to, as an owl, try and pick up someone else and fly away, I would have to use my own energy.
Correct.
Alright, so that is
Ah.
going to be 11, 12, 13.
Nice.
Check my intelligence. John, go ahead and check off one of the bubbles above your. What does he do for
I'm
transforming?
already
And the
down to one.
durability.
Durability.
No, on your
Can
character
you
sheet.
show him where to check?
Yeah.
Where it shows durability on your main sheet.
Yeah, right here.
There's a bubble where
I
there's.
see.
Yeah.
Check one of those
Mark-
bubbles.
yeah. Mark a bubble.
So
Alright.
John, every time you do something, you check that, and then when it gets full, you get an XP.
Correct. So you just got an XP in durability, and I've got 2 in intelligence.
No, I got a little thing.
You got
working
1/4 of an
towards
XP.
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly. You got a mark.
Alright, so then.
Now, what was the 10 plus on the flyer for flying? What does it say?
Well, flying, it's up here.
10 plus.
Where do you see that?
It
Should
says
be the
on
top.
the 10 plus.
On
Underneath flyer.
No, on the
Yeah, right.
flight paragraph.
Flight, yeah.
Yeah, right here.
So it should say for 10 plus we get something out of it.
Let's see. I don't see that. I see on a 7 through 9.
Before that.
Oh, on a 10 plus, choose 3.
Okay, what are the options? There's only 3 options?
Okay, you reach your destination quickly and safely, maintain focus, remove the -1 ongoing penalty, you carry a larger object or creature without penalty, or you manage to stay airborne as long as you want.
Alright, so I want to use the option of getting there fast.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I got you. So, you reach your destination quickly and safely.
And I
That's
want to
one.
maintain flight so we can do surveillance.
Yeah, so you stay airborne as long as you want. And then also, you can either maintain focus, which removes the penalty, or you can carry a larger object or creature without penalty.
I'll just maintain focus.
Maintain, okay. So there you go. So there's no penalty for maintaining flight. You can stay airborne as long as you like, and you reach the destination quickly and safely, probably before they even get there.
So I can surveil the area,
Correct.
give them a plan of action,
Right.
which would be great for everybody.
Alright. You two in a flight. We have these 3 in the Lincoln, 2 in the Prius, 1 on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Go into action. Alright, so the motorcycle, what's the motorcycle speed?
Should be a +1.
And what's the Lincoln speed?
+1.
+1.
+1.
+1. Okay, and the Prius is also probably a +1 as well. So
Prius is a +2. It's super. It's souped up. It has a big exhaust on the back.
Bright yellow. Is it secretly Bumblebee?
Do I need one, even though it's like a personal vehicle?
I don't think so.
Well, just for future reference, if she wants
Yeah.
it to have like a sawed-off muffler.
Oh, if you want
or-
him to enhance it
if
for
you're
you,
going to
yeah, it would
customize it,
apply,
then yes.
It would apply to one of our vehicles.
otherwise, it's just a
Do
standard.
you want him to do it real fast? Soup it up for you?
I can also later, if you want me to, I can work in my downtime on your vehicle maintenance.
Okay.
I'm a good mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to install a few new buttons.
Might want to
Okay.
put.
You might get a paint job though. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna
Put-
want a yellow.
I want to put
It's gonna trick your ride.
I want to
You gotta change that
FTL on my
color.
motorcycle.
I'm going to get a wrap. What?
Can I put
All
an
right.
FTL on my motorcycle?
Maybe.
So you guys are currently
Yes. Trying to head them off before they escape the clinic.
yes.
Would you be able to survive riding a motorcycle on an FTL?
No. As a human, no. No, you would melt before that ever even happened. Unless, like, the functionality of it is that it, like, provides
Alright.
some sort of a force field.
So there's a clinic.
Right.
You are going to arrive first. Night Owl. You and what was your name again?
Jojo.
You can just call him JoJo.
Jojo. Okay, Jojo and Night Owl. How's that? Could be a camera.
Dynamic poses though. If you
Night
call
Owl.
him
I
Jojo.
like that now. Might use that later. Okay.
It's a sleep medication.
Gonna be a bizarre adventure.
I'm thinking a guy who controls darkness. Now I got a whole new villain set up. All right.
That's all night.
All night. This is gonna happen in the future. So, stay tuned for All Night.
I'm pretty sure All Night is an elastic character so that he has long.
I'm not gonna go there.
I'm not going there.
We're just
long
gonna
arm with
leave
the
that over here. See, this is the line.
He's a line in the sand because he's a wave.
And I'm
pretty
over
much
here.
takes that away.
But all right, so Night Owl and Jojo, you arrived there first in flight.
When it comes to, it's a basic move to do surveillance, right?
Yeah, it's read a situation
Under intelligence.
underneath intelligence.
Okay.
Which there you go. Read a situation. So you so describe what you're doing.
Basically, as soon as I understand what's going on from him, everybody is getting into their sanctioned government or personally owned vehicles, and I run to the roof. Like, Jojo, come on. And he's like, ooh, ooh. He can say other things, he just chooses to be in character a lot. We run to the roof as a robot owl. Like he chooses to say who. We run to the roof, and I'm like, "All right, shapeshift and fly out." And he's just like,
Wait, am I shape-shifting? Oh, we've already done
narrative.
that.
Yeah,
We are rolling.
narrative. So he shapeshifts and like grabs hold of this special
Like
gripping
harness.
system. That's
Yeah.
it's like a harness on the back of the armor plate that I wear for my chest piece.
Mm-hmm.
And becomes long, like 6 foot wingspan
Yeah.
with a thruster. And it's just like, but quiet. Because owls fly silently. So we would zoom like right over to where I know
Oh,
this
yeah.
clinic to be.
So as these three are basically in like a line,
yeah, they're peeling out.
you know, peeling out and they're following each other, then you're just flying above and just go past, just zoom past.
Yeah.
And of course, like as soon as I get there, I'm just like hitting thrusters in different directions to like hold myself in a hover, and then pretty much do like a circle around, and just continue that flight pattern so that I can look down. And now I'm going to basically use the enhanced vision function of my helmet that has yet to be augmented into a mental shield. 9, 10, 11. So on a 10 plus, read a situation, ask the MC 3 questions. How many criminals are attacking the clinic?
Okay. So, outside the clinic, you've got a mob
Oh, jeez.
of about
So much
5
to call the
guys.
police.
Are there? I've got 3 questions.
So, first question is, on the outside of the clinic, you basically got 5 guys that are sitting out there, watching the flank,
You can
while
bag
everybody else
fries.
is inside.
You can bag fries.
Yes. And of course, these are your basic thugs. They've got crowbars, baseball bats, chains.
All right, 5 of them, but they're closely clumped together, and they are using melee weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And they're not outside the whole building. They're right here in this location, right here, right in the front.
all right. Do I see any civilians or collateral damage possibilities?
You do see civilians on the inside.
Okay, so inside the clinic, civilians. They're on the outside, and
Are you? No, we don't have communications yet.
wait. Since his vehicle has communications on it, would he be able to do communications with us?
That makes sense.
Okay.
So yes, you'd be able to communicate with me on your motorcycle.
So I'm going to tell you that I have. What I say to you is remind me to talk to you about my bike after we're done with this.
Okay.
Because I have an upgrade I want to do to the bike. That's
Okay.
well, what I want is I want to take those guys out in front,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't necessarily want to kill them. So what I want to do is I want to put a weapon on my bike that maybe shoots rubber bullets or
Oh, yeah.
bags
I mean,
or
I-
something.
Right.
I definitely won't want
Oh.
most of these to
But
be.
so don't we all have like cell phones? This is modern times. Can't we just call each
I
other?
do.
The ability to, I think that
I have a phone.
mechanically, an ability to do battlefield communication probably needs to be.
Do
I mean,
5G
you guys
built into the
have like short range communication out the far.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that, if you want to use your cell phone, feel free to. But until you get the communications center set up at the headquarters,
The headquarters, if somebody stays there, they
Yeah.
can't call
the
it.
headquarters hits like the entire, like it can hit the whole city.
But like, I can
So-
basically inform y'all of what I'm seeing at some point once I've got all 3 questions asked.
And what was your first question again?
He didn't ever ask.
How many criminals are outside?
The first question
Oh,
was
yeah.
the threat, which you told me was 5 guys that I could see outside the clinic
Yes.
that were basically
And there were civilians
weapons.
inside.
Yes.
civilians inside.
Right, and you're using your sensors, correct?
Yeah, my basically
Yeah.
advanced
Okay.
weapon.
I'm just trying information I give you. There's 7 guys on the inside that look like these guys, basically. But then there's also one larger guy.
Uh-oh. He's the boss.
He seems to be the one giving the orders.
That's a
Now
big
what I
dude.
tell ya.
All right, but everybody's using melee weaponry, correct?
Yes, except for the large guy.
Seems to have some sort of a larger weapon of battle.
No, he has one arm larger than the other.
All right. Last question. Am I aware of anything in the area that could cause an area of effect? Like a water tower. Like if a water tower was to fall, it could do an area of effect, basically. So like if I told them to attack this, and then it could do lower damage, but more attack against several people, would I notice anything that could come to it? I guess that's the question. Do I notice anything that could be advantageous in attacking multiple people?
Oh, would use the environment, basically.
Right.
I mean, you got a couple different options. I mean, you've got vehicles, for instance, that are parked out there in front of the clinic. There's also gas line that works too. You've got a fire
Gas
hydrant.
is a liquid, right?
Okay.
It's not my favorite.
All right, so I'm going to radio to my people. I'm assuming the ones in the government vehicle have my direct comm line and the motorcycle. I've got 5 hostiles outside the clinic, 7 inside the clinic, and 1 really ugly looking Mo that's telling them what to do. There are several civilians. Let's maintain non-lethal attacks at all possible. Hydro, there is a fire hydrant. I want you to use that to your advantage. If you can get here immediately, whoever has the best ability to disrupt a fire hydrant's connection to the ground and maybe cause a water spout that could be controlled. That's my plan of action for taking out the 5 in the front. And I can now roll for plan of action to see if I can give these people a bonus for this.
So that's what we hear.
Yeah,
him
lay
tell
out
us
a
all of
plan.
these things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That would let them know what their pool is, right?
Yeah, you would like to use your layout to plan and move. Yeah.
So that's a 9. On a
Mhm.
7 to 9, I get a hold 2.
Yeah, definitely recommended to have a different color too. So you don't, if you use a D6, that we don't pick up the die that you're holding and roll it.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a hold 2 for the plan of action. For everybody else's benefit, this is how that works. Basically, I lay out a plan. I got a hold 2. Over the course of executing the plan, you or any other PC can spend 1 on the hold to get 1+ to their roll, to inflict 1+ harm to a threat, or to suffer 1- harm on incoming damage. So if anybody needs to use this while executing the plan that I've given you, you can use that to benefit your rolls.
Okay.
So you just told us about what we see and what you want us to do.
Right.
Right. So I say Roger and go a little faster.
I'd prefer if you called me Night Owl. Roger.
Don't do that.
You can call me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna
I would
go
just say
ahead
Roger
and
for no reason.
Start
Okay.
shifting into my water form.
I could have said K.
Or
Go ahead and shift.
transitioning to my
Thank you.
water
All
form.
right. Go ahead and roll that. As you prepare.
Could have
Hang on.
said bad copy, repeat that.
So 8 plus 2 is 10.
10 plus.
10 plus.
So I've got 3 hold.
Yep, hold 3.
Yeah. So,
You shift into your water.
so I will now be my water form.
Which is very similar to his solid form, as I've learned.
Yes.
Let's close.
I look like boiling water now instead.
Gonna need to put a towel down
Is
your
it
back
like,
seat.
no, he
No,
absorbs all the
taking it
water.
back
He's
to
very
it.
polite about it.
I'm not leaving blood around. Sorry, water.
Plasma. What?
Alright, so he's still in flight with JoJo. Night Owl is. Everyone else is rolling up to the scene. I had a motorcycle in front, well, I thought, then Prius, then Lincoln. Is that the order, or did you need to shift the order on your way?
Oh.
Honestly, it's fine.
I-
With me.
With their speeds, wouldn't they all basically arrive generally at the same time?
Right. But, with whoever's in front will obviously be in front. So
Okay. So you'd be in front.
in case it matters for any reason, that's the kind of order I was looking at.
Yeah, 'cause
Well-
they're not shooting at us. They're
The Lincoln has
Melee.
+2 on armor and a weapon.
yeah.
The motorcycle is an exposed hacker, and the Prius
just gonna-
is bright yellow.
So if I'm in front of her,
Yeah?
I'm just gonna go like this.
Slide around behind.
Yeah, so just gonna let her go.
So she's in. So the Lincoln's in front.
Yeah.
Prius is in back, and the motorcycle's in between.
The Prius is the rear,
I can even
and the
slide back
motorcycle is
behind the
riding the
Prius.
cradle.
Sure.
Sure. Something like that.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so you get the 3 vehicles rolling up to the clinic.
The clinic's over there.
Yeah. They're looking that way. So the 3 vehicles are rolling up to the clinic as he just completed surveillance
Yeah.
and also laid out the plan. What do you do?
Go also.
You are currently.
It's your birthday.
That's immediate right there. So but you're currently distant right now.
Okay.
Go also take them out.
So
Take out those 5.
I'm going to go ahead and
There you
go out. Well, I'd probably open the door
Probably.
instead of just going out through the window.
So you got 1, 2, 3 locations until you get to the first mob. You know, the first 5 gang members.
Yeah.
Which Jones.
And then you got
Correct.
a 4th one till you get to the clinic.
Now, does this trigger when I use my water form, or do I have to use hold for that?
Yeah, you have to use a hold for it.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it triggers when you enter that form, but you have to spend a hold. So basically, as you enter into that form, reduce your hold by 1 and you gain that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm going to exit the car.
The vehicles, by the way, their speeds are what? 1?
This is a back door.
Plus ones.
Plus 1s? Okay, yeah. So 1, 2. So basically, an additional 1. So you can close 2 locations in a move. So
So I can close 2.
when the
No, she can in the vehicle. So if you let her go, she can close 2 spaces for you. Then you go jumping out of the vehicle, and then
and
he
you
can
can
go.
close 2 as well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to activate my gravity manipulation.
Well, does that matter?
Change location?
I'm just in here in the driver's seat, like,
Minus 1.
there's
Oh.
nobody tell me what to do.
My speed. How much does that matter
Some people
to?
do
No,
it
I mean, it's not
cars,
gonna-
some people.
It's not going to matter for this
Let
now.
the enhanced
Okay.
do
But it
something.
would matter if you were like
We'll-
traversing
we'll-
difficult terrain.
we'll
Gotcha.
say.
Then that's when it would
Well,
matter.
he's
Okay.
like jumping out
But for
the
this,
window, he's about
because
to
of
do
your
some random-
fluidity
Yeah.
and their speed, you guys are basically traveling at the same distance. So when you move next, it'll go from distant to close.
So if I stayed in the car until next turn, they
Mhm.
could get to close, and then I could get all the way into the clinic.
Correct.
Okay, then I'll do that.
So you can just basically do that. You wanted to Newton. You wanted to activate what?
Gravity manipulation.
All right. What location are you targeting?
Myself.
You're still in my car.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
Oh,
Getting out.
Yes.
so this guy whooshed out the window in
No.
water for him. This guy's
I'm
getting
still
out.
in the car.
Are you just wanting to exit the
Are
vehicle?
you sitting in a bucket in the like?
Yeah, I'm going to exit the vehicle and activate Graviton Shield and Gravity Defiance, hopefully.
All right. So, all right. So basically, you just want to use the gravity powers to exit the vehicle, pretty much, right?
No, he's getting out first.
I'm
and
getting
then he's
out
gonna
first
do
and
this.
And then, okay.
He's just narrating that he's no longer in the car, so my car's gonna float up into the air.
yeah.
All right. So you are currently 1, 2, 3 location, which is far range away from
the
the
first 5 people?
first 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you're driving, you basically use your gravity powers to maneuver yourself out of the vehicle, and then,
6 plus 3, that's 9 plus 2, that's 11.
wow, you got some high rolls tonight.
High rollers.
That means I get to choose 2 from Gravity Manipulation. So I am choosing Graviton Shield, which adds +1 armor,
All right.
and also Gravity Defiance.
Which does?
I can fly!
Take half the time.
Temporarily ignore gravitational effects until you move in any direction.
And then super.
What was that second one called?
Gravity Defiance.
Gravity Defiance. And how long does it last?
It does not say.
So says temporary.
Does it
says
say?
temporary.
Let me see real quick. -1 ongoing to maintain. Yeah. So at the top it says on a hit, which is a 7+, -1 ongoing to maintain. So basically, as long as you take a -1 ongoing, then you retain those 2 abilities.
So anything else that you do, you take a -1.
Correct.
So it's a negative on your roll for anything
But
else you do.
it remains active until you decide that you don't want it active anymore and you drop the ongoing.
Okay.
So it's basically concentration. Think of it like that. Cool. But you get +1 armor, so now your armor is now a 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got 2 armor, and then you can also defy gravity.
Oh wait. Oh, here it is. 2 armor.
Fantastic.
I just realized
Yes.
I can reach all the way out to close range, and I can move an extra location. So I could get out now, move to here, and grab somebody that's inside the clinic.
Close range is 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And let's
But I
focus
could
on
grab-
taking out the backup first.
I could grab the backup either way. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll get out also, and then move to.
So it's just me in the car. Who else is in there?
You know, so maybe focus on having that heavy
Yeah.
rifle in case they.
So
need
as
it.
you're driving,
Yeah.
Newton gets out of the vehicle and he activates his gravity powers. So you kind of see him, floating, and then also,
And then I splash underneath him, and
I'm not trying to.
yeah.
Well, like if you needed to shoot the fire hydrant to give him more water to work
Alright,
with.
so I'm gonna get out, obviously turn the car off, get out and get my rifle set up in case I need to do something from a distance.
is this the one that's mounted on the car?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the one that breaks down into little bits.
And the motorcycle and the Prius, do you continue driving forward or do you stop your vehicles as well?
No,
Back
I
here?
stop and just wait for a minute and see what's going on.
Alright, still on the motorcycle, just throttle him. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Prius?
Same thing.
So
Circling the area.
my reach lets me reach the immediate guy, right?
I don't have a weapon, so I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
much.
so-
now.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Basically, you have what, close?
I can reach out to close range.
Close, yeah. Close range is 1.
Okay.
So close is 1, far is 2, distance is 3+.
So he would have seen us pull up and jump out and get ready, right?
The 5 guys.
Oh yeah, they've seen you now.
So
Especially
No.
when he falls.
No, like him up above.
Up
Like-
above?
Oh yeah, I saw you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he saw y'all, yes. Yeah, Night Owl has seen everybody. Surprisingly though, nobody has noticed him in the air, as far as the other guys go.
My armor's flashy, not too flashy.
Alright, Hydro, you were doing something?
So I can use my grasp. Basically reach out and hold them in place.
Come on, 80s AT&T reference. Reach out and
Yeah.
touch someone.
Essentially just a big water hand reaches out.
Yeah, I mean, if on 10+, you successfully reach and interact with the object.
So I have to roll strength.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to turn this down
The
just to
interactive.
use it.
This is water
Yes.
hand. Come on.
Didn't quite get you.
But it should go
And
this
then-
way. It should smack him this way.
I'm gonna turn this
So-
that way.
What
You
if
have
we're
their
in the
attention
middle
at
of
this
two
point,
guys
Alex.
and
They see you
slaps
kind of
one on
just
one side,
form.
back
Yeah.
against the other guy.
And they all turn at you and look at you, and they have their crowbars and bats ready.
Not to mention, I'm probably the person they were expecting to be here anyway. So that's 7 plus 1 is 8.
Alright, 7 through 9.
So on a 7 through 9, I can reach the object, and the MC offers me a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice for interacting with the object or person.
So you can grab one.
So, this would to tell you, okay? So you go, you reform yourself,
Yep.
and then you start to stretch towards them
Uh-huh.
with your water. As you do, you hear them say this, and they say, "Go ahead. We've got the old granny in there. Do something else, and you see what happens to her."
She's
Who's the
old
granny?
anyway.
Is this
It's It's Ruthie. She works as
Ruthie.
his receptionist.
Oh, I see. I was picturing the chick.
You can still do it. It's up
I
to
was
you.
not picturing
Ruthie.
Annie? Yeah, no.
No,
You
Jean.
don't have to pay her pension if she dies.
That's what I was.
Alright, I'm gonna back off.
To me,
Oh,
Says the arm stretches out, it comes back.
hang on.
You all see this, by the way.
Please don't hurt Ruthie. It's hard to find good help around here.
And for free.
It is a free clinic.
How far away from you am I right now?
We're all there.
I know, but
Y'all are far from me.
so
Close and far, yes.
so I turn the motorcycle
And
off and
I'm
I walk
distant
up
from them.
to you.
Okay.
It's gonna
And I
take a minute.
say, do you what?
How long does it take for him to get to me?
Well,
Can you drive the motorcycle up to him?
I could, I guess.
If that's fine.
is that what you're gonna do?
I just need to talk to him.
Right.
I mean, we've got comms.
Your comms will reach this far.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
But alone? Well, I just want to talk
Oh.
to you. Alone.
Push the red button for the blue character.
No, red is green.
No, green is yellow.
For the blue character.
I'm gonna drive the motorcycle up so we're next to each other, but turn the motorcycle off so we can talk alone.
Okay.
Well, whisper alone.
Well, anyway.
Because they are literally right there.
And currently, you're not doing anything because they know they got you.
Yeah. However, I'm trying to hold their attention on me.
You're a big water dude. You got it.
And I'm currently still
And
boiling
I say
water.
and I say to you, they've got Ruthie. They probably already killed Pete.
Pete. Pete's dead.
They probably have already killed Ruthie too.
Yeah, let's see her.
I'm aware that the 3 civilians are fine, right?
Yeah.
Like I can see them.
Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, they still got vital signs.
But you can't hear what they're
I
saying.
can't, but I'm just
Right.
making sure.
Yeah.
So,
But my suggestion is
Can I turn into a parabolic dish?
Not while we're flying. Please don't transform while we're flying.
Okay.
God, please let me
can I
land first.
try and talk the situation down?
Form of.
Form of my
Call out
immediate death.
the leader to try and negotiate.
You got a couple options. You got persuade someone or confront someone.
Yeah,
Minutes into the game.
He's gonna need
And
to turn
then
into a
John
bucket.
got
Sounds like you
bored.
want to confront if you're gonna call it the leader.
I'm wanting
carry
to call
my
out the
did
leader
you just
so
literally
that we
say,
can
"Can I turn into a fish on your back"?
so
A
that we
dish.
can talk
A dish.
about whatever
Oh, I
it
thought
is
you
that
said
he's
parabolic
wanting
fish.
All right.
from
What's
this.
a parabolic
So,
fish?
That's what I thought you said.
However,
Confront
with one of your
someone.
holds,
Is roll plus intelligence.
Yeah,
you could
confront
probably
someone.
like augment.
Every time y'all say holds, I think you're saying holes, and I think Ant-Man.
So,
All right, Hydra's doing something. We'll count it.
so that's 9. I'm wanting. Can I?
Intelligence 9. Ooh, yeah. If you want to spin an edge, you can bump up to 10 plus.
This matters.
All right. Mark it off.
Oh, is that what an edge is? Is a
I like it.
okay.
So, that's a 10 to confront someone.
Tells us what?
So on a 10 plus, I'm calling out the leader.
And they choose one. Okay.
No. It says on a 10 plus, oh, you confront someone, they choose one.
They choose one. Okay.
So they either back down and give me my way, they defy me and fight back, or make their case and ask me to reconsider.
Right. So you're calling them out to discuss.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's gonna back down from it and give you what you want to go ahead and allow you to make your case there, sir. So he's gonna come on out.
Okay.
Oh God.
So you see this large guy. Oh, and actually,
Yeah.
picture time.
It's picture.
Yeah, let me send that. This is what I think of every time, so y'all gonna laugh. But he's a large, muscular guy for the most part.
Okay.
Except for one arm is larger than the other. He's got like a deformed,
This is what he looks like?
one arm deformed.
Okay.
Is this exactly what he looks like?
This is just
We
what
know
I
he does
visualize.
with the one-off.
So-
Probably a little bit more exaggerated.
Probably more exaggerated, but yeah.
Has
he's-
anybody ever seen League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Oh, God.
That's pretty much what I was picturing.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen guy with the one big hulking arm. Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
What is this even from?
I'm also picturing.
I think it's from an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
It
Watch
is.
out. Watch out. He's single.
Do you remember that guy's name?
I'm also picturing like crabs because they have the one big claw.
Yeah.
That one that does the
Exactly.
gun. Yeah.
You got it.
The shrimp.
Well, not as grotesque as this, but there you go. Get the point across.
I had to go for the crabs because.
Lady in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I remember from that movie.
One of those bad M. Night Shyamalan movies.
So, you see this large guy, very muscular, when we say enhanced.
In the hand.
Deformed and enhanced.
Yeah. And of course, part of him is deformed and just horrible looking. But the part that's really got your attention is the really large arm that looks like he just crushed somebody.
Uh-huh.
So he's out there, and of course, as he walks out there, you see the gang. They're like all, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
He sees you, and he says, "What do you want? You called me out here."
That was my question for you. What do you want? You called me out here.
You have the enhance.
In hands?
Says, "You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you think this is, but it's a free clinic.
A free clinic that gives out these drugs for free."
No, I treat people who have taken these drugs for free.
But then
Are you running the
He,
side hustle at the clinic?
he whistles, and one of his guys brings out a container, and you recognize this container.
Oh,
Like, this just came in shipment the other day.
yeah.
And he goes, "Well, if that's true, then what is this?" And then he opens the container, and sure enough, you see the enhanced drugs.
That was supposed to be ibuprofen.
They are inhalers. That's how you take enhance, is with an inhaler.
That was supposed to be ibuprofen.
It reminds me of, what was it?
And
Titans.
albuterol.
Yeah.
I need to talk to my shipper.
He says, "I don't know what kind of game you're playing here,
So
but these are ours."
you found these in my place?
Yes. Don't you recognize the box? The shipping label's still on it.
That was supposed to be the albuterol inhalers and the ibuprofen.
That is
Well-
all I give people.
Unfortunately for you, it looks like your supplier got it mixed up.
You just said that you were my supplier. You said these were yours.
These are ours, and we didn't supply you with them.
Well,
That means somebody is trying to move in on our turf.
why did you supply me with drugs when I ordered albuterol?
Can I come to Newton real quick?
I'm
While he's
keeping his attention.
Right.
By the way, please.
I figured you were doing that, so I'm gonna come to
He's strong guy, not smart guy.
Newton real quick. Newton, I think he's talking circles on purpose with this individual. Maybe use this to your advantage. And if you are in a yellow Prius, I repeat, if you are in a yellow Prius,
Please
we
report
have
to the battlefield.
civilians inside the building. If you can maneuver in, there are
2 more people.
7 threats inside, but they are
6
only.
left. There were 7 total.
No.
No,
Oh.
he's not one of them.
He wasn't one of them.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'm keeping track of the battlefield. There are 7 threats on the inside, but they only have melee weapons. Repeat, they only
And
have
repeat,
melee
albuterol.
weapons. if y'all can get inside, that'd be super helpful. While he's, distracting everyone. Except for the ones inside. Right? They stayed inside with the civilians?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Correct.
Um,
He's the one that came out.
And of course, Newton, I will remind you that this is available if you want to try and rip up the fire hydrant to assist him.
For the confront.
I did.
You did? Okay.
Or, break it and aim the jet stream of water, at the guys. Can you do that?
Oh, use gravity to manipulate the jet stream.
Or just break it and then just enough to where the water is spewing but at extreme force at them.
Nice. If I could actually control water.
How far away am I from the building?
You are currently
2, 3, 4. Distant, yeah.
You're distant. How long range would the scope give her on her shots?
Just distant.
You can shoot.
Right, but you don't want to kill anybody.
Please don't shoot
You're
me.
autonomous. I would just like to keep the death toll as minimal as possible. If you have rubber bullets that you can shoot these people in the head with. Oh. I don't shoot kneecaps
Can we
either,
take a
Batman.
50 cal rubber bullet?
I believe it's called a hacky sack.
How long would it take me to get to the building? Like if I leave the car and I'm
full
sneaking
stealth.
around.
Basically,
I'm not going straight.
you move
in.
one
I
location
wanna
at
go
a time.
around.
So it would take you about 2 turns to get to the building on foot.
Alright, so I'm going to use telekinesis to rip up the fire hydrant.
Let's see.
Am I close to it?
Oh, the fire hydrant? Yeah. I was thinking about something else.
And when he uses that, if he uses a hold, does he have to announce it if he's using it to boost his roll before he makes the roll? Or can he just use it to add to it after the fact?
For
The
which
hold
one?
for following the plan.
Oh, for the following?
Yeah.
No, you have to declare it before.
So if you
Before
want
you're
to
rolling,
use it to assist your roll, you have to declare it before. But if you use it for
Yeah,
enhancing,
I'll go ahead and do that since I'm currently don't
Cool.
want to fall from flying. So
That offsets your -1.
9.
Alright.
So
So what does it say for you?
on a 7 to 9, you may manipulate an immediate target.
So that shares the same location as you.
And that's not in the same location.
No, it's close. It's right around. It's around here, that close, but it's not. You're not standing right next to it.
Well, it's important to him, so it's important to me.
that boosts it to a 10 plus. Does that mean
Yep.
you can get?
And that's what you need to do, right? With
Yep.
a 10+ say.
10 plus is a close target manipulated by your mind. The target may be no larger than yourself.
Mm-hmm.
As part of the move, the target may be grabbed and moved to another location within far range.
And far, close, far. So it's 1, 2. So basically, as part of the move, you can remove the hydrant,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can move it out to here as part of that one move.
Okay.
And then the next move you take, you can do whatever else you're gonna do with it.
Well, basically, if he rips it up, there's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot of spewing water out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that's what you do, right? You
Mm-hmm.
use the telekinesis. Nice. Let's go red. For a fire hydrant. Where do you move it to?
Far.
And you still have control of it, by the way.
Like it's in your grasp.
It's in your
your
grasp.
weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have a weapon.
So all of a sudden, a fire hydrant just kind of hits the ground right next to
No, it's
me.
floating next to you.
It's floating right next to you. It's in between you and Damon.
It's just.
It's
in
so
the
you
air.
see the plans going.
Yeah.
And you feel a surge in the water.
So, he continues talking to you. The strong guy does, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And he says, listen, we're taking our drugs and we're getting out of here. If we find that you've stolen from us again, we're going to burn this whole place down.
Stop stealing, jeez.
You're gonna burn the place that's controlled by me.
Yes. And he looks at his game members. Didn't I just say that? I thought I just said that.
I really want to shoot him in the foot.
Alright. Can that be long enough for somebody to be moving closer so that they can actually
He's talking in
with
circles.
the fire
Can I
hydrant?
shoot him in the toe or foot, leg, something, whatever's easiest for me to aim at, but not kill him?
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking.
Gotta remind you they have hostages inside the clinic.
Well, he just told me he was okay with it. And he's the dude telling us what to do.
I just meant, like, if you want to shoot him and maim him, I'm okay with you maiming a person. I like to try and keep our death toll low, is all I'm saying. If you want to maim him,
Can I see in the clinic at all? Are there windows? Can
He's
I
like
see
Batman.
the
You can
hostages?
send them to the ICU.
Can I,
It's fine.
but can
as
I
long as
see
they're
the
alive.
hostages from
Yes.
wearing them?
Yeah. You got the scope and
Are
everything,
there
so you can see
are there
that.
bad dudes around them?
Yeah.
When she shoots, I'm gonna move the 2-step inside the clinic.
You should go
it's
through
just
the
one step
window.
inside, right?
Yeah. And moisten it.
It's one, and then you can move twice. So 1, 2, basically. So you can move into the clinic as one move.
Okay.
Because if you got the fluidity. So yeah, you can.
Okay.
Are the bad dudes in the clinic around the people doing anything, or are they just kind of standing around?
They're staying there waiting. They're basically waiting for big
wait
guy.
and see if there's a move.
But yeah, if there's something going on, they're gonna act.
Do they have guns in their hands?
They don't know. They've got crowbars and chains and baseball bats, spiked baseball bats. One of them even has barbed wire on it.
It's like the Saviors.
They might have salt and pepper hair.
Can I shoot the dude's toe? So I relay all of this to him. I say, I can see inside the clinic. This is what I see. I'm tired of this guy with the one big arm talking. I want to shoot him in the foot. What do you recommend?
If you can take out one of the individuals inside the building that's standing near the hostages, and you can do so in a way that you put them in the ICU for longer than their criminal career,
Can I shoot him in the head?
I repeat, ICU. If you can do that in a
I
non-lethal
mean,
way.
dude, I'm shooting through a window from a long way away. Like,
Scott.
I'm just telling you my wishes. If you can't abide by them, that's up to you.
My hydrosphere as an interrupt.
Interrupt
It's,
to.
it makes it
But my
challenging
hydrosphere
for a
on
government
Ruthie.
assassin, I'm sure.
Which would give her +2 armor.
no, but
Oh
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
to shoot
If you're within the range, yes.
Yeah. Which
In response to, yes, you can.
it doesn't say a range on here. It just says another target within a protective sphere.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an immediate target. So the area that you're currently in.
But I'm about to move.
Right. So you won't be able to do this until after you moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would be doing my fluidity on this turn to interrupt as I go in.
Like that even.
Because I'm wanting to go into the clinic when she shoots.
Yeah. So in response, as she fires, you're going to use fluidity and move into the clinic.
Yes.
Yes. Then, if they attack, in response, you can use.
I can use that.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, using this, does that use another move? Or another hold?
No, because you
Because
actually
I've already done it.
you already done that. That's just kind of passive, but you already paid for it.
Gotcha.
I want to shoot one of the dudes inside the clinic, not in the head, somewhere else, non-lethal.
There's tons of parts of the body.
Incidentally, I'm assuming that I have
How
the
big is
ability
this
to
window?
act on this because
Well,
she's
it's like a
talking
free
about
clinic.
this
I
in
don't know.
columns.
It could be like
Yes.
It's
glass
a free
windows.
clinic, so clearly their windows are humongous.
It could be like a vet. I go to the vet. I can see people inside.
I doubt they would have the hostages right next to the window. What do I need to roll to?
Roll Ideally, you want a 10 plus. Basically, what you're doing is you're attacking someone, which is your basic move here. And it's attack someone, not do battle, because they're not exchanging harm yet.
7, and that runs off of her
Speed.
speed.
Yep.
Which is a +2.
So I got a 9.
So if you get a 9 on attack someone, choose one. On a miss, be prepared for worse. So choose one. Inflict greater harm, seize hold of some.
I want to get them out of the way. Knock him down. Right? I don't want to kill him.
Right. Basically, she'd be taking them down.
Actually, can we pin them down to where they're immobilized? One of them? The guy with the spiky bat.
That's, yeah, if you take out his kneecap.
Okay. Then we'll immobilize him.
That'll immobilize him.
Meanwhile,
Alright.
I need to roll.
No, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
Because you're just moving.
Gotcha.
And it's not difficult yet because you're doing this as she's firing. Now, if there was a battle going on right there, then you would need to roll because you're trying to move through the battle.
I was making sure that
Yeah.
they weren't going to try to stop me from
Yeah.
moving through.
Well, no, because they're not reacting yet. Let's see. So it was a 7 through 9. Choose one. So you chose to pin them down, immobilize, corner, or box them in, right?
Yeah, I want to immobilize the guy with the spiky bat.
All right. So harm as established is what? What's the harm on your rifle? Because it's your custom rifle, correct?
It is. But I don't think I customized it.
2 harm. 4.
Yeah, I didn't customize it to be any more damage.
All right.
It's 2 harm, but she removed the loud effect with the silencer, and
Yes.
she's got scope, which added distance.
Okay. So 2 harm, gotcha. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so you inflict harm as established. And then, of course, you chose to immobilizing. So, it, the bullet flies through, hits the kneecap.
Got it.
Boom! Pah! Hits the ground, like face first on the ground, knocks out
Now,
some teeth.
so
and I radio him in. Well, I
silence-
didn't
so-
kill him.
there's still sound, because silence doesn't eliminate all sound, but it's just muffled.
It's a clap.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anybody that's, for instance, you would probably hear it, but not past that. Because you're right there next to it. Okay?
And they're right behind.
Exactly. Alright, so anyways, yeah, bullet hits, boom. You know, he immediately drops to the ground screaming. My knee! My knee!
Have y'all been approaching or
Whoa.
anything? Yeah.
There are 6
So,
people outside.
I was moving in to try and
7
be
people
right
inside.
next to Ruthie.
I guess he just
Go ahead and
flew
roll.
in.
Because they're going to, in response.
Okay. So I'm acting under fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9
Plus your
plus. No, it's just.
Oh, I thought you were activating the thing.
Oh yeah, this,
Yeah, that's what
Sphere.
you're doing, yeah.
yeah.
Your plastic, or your hydrosphere.
So it's the plus the durability, which is +2, so 11,
11, okay.
and that goes away. So I lose my hydro form, my water form, and the water goes over her.
And what was,
It gives her a 10 plus, which is hold 3.
mm-hmm. She gains 2 armor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that for you. Cool. What else?
How many do I get to choose? Oh, all of it?
Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was 2, 3. No, it's hold 3. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, just hold on to that.
Okay.
And yeah, when she, so they're attacking. You form the hydrosphere,
Yeah.
and then of course you revert back as soon as you do that. But you give her part of you for protection.
So I lose my +1 to armor, but she gains +2.
Correct. And of course she uses that for the attack coming in,
Yeah.
which absorbs the attack. So you can dial that down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they go to strike with their crowbars and bats and everything,
Oh.
just hits the water.
Do I
Just
have to check one?
Yes, you
What?
make rolls.
What is this?
Do I check here?
Yeah.
And then you appear.
Yeah. The sphere formed around her, and then I splashed behind him. And it's like they're hitting the surface of a pool.
Yeah. So that's what everybody sees going on right now.
All right, ladies, if y'all gonna make a move, now would be the time to make it.
Yeah.
Hydro has engaged.
Everybody has engaged.
We have engaged. We have engaged.
Okay, so you're gonna make a move? Yeah. We just shot the dude, and well, I shot the dude in the kneecap, and Dan jumped through the window and splashed him.
You'd be outside if you're in the Prius
Down here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless y'all have been
driving
casually
forward.
moving forward.
I'd say that'd be several turns that they've been driving.
Or you just kind of inching forward.
Yeah.
We'll put you right here.
Trying to act like you're not involved.
So there's one dude that's huge with a huge arm, and 5 dudes that are regular with crowbars and chains and such.
What does AP mean?
Arm piercing.
Okay. I'm trying to want to do hard light weaponry, but it says like choose 3 on a +10 and choose 2.
Yep. You basically form your weapon.
Choose 1. Okay.
So basically, you roll your 2d6. If you get a +10, you get more options for it, for the weapon.
Okay. Gonna, I guess, construct a like a light throwing spear thing, like
A spear light.
yeah.
Okay. Roll.
That was that. Not gonna do anything.
What is the total?
5.
5? Oof.
Now, you could use your edge to bump that up to a 7 to 9.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't re-roll, can you? No.
No,
But 7 to 9 is decent. You can still pick like an effect.
Correct.
Like, you can still succeed, but you just
So how does edge work? Can you only use it once, or you can use it as many times as you want?
you use it once.
And then you get another one back when you take an improvement. You get one.
Oh, so like you should only use it once until you level up.
Right. And if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
But we're not anywhere close to leveling up.
No.
But Ruthie was in trouble, so I had to use the edge.
You used your edge in like the first 20 minutes.
So you can take the,
Good old Ruthie.
take the 5 if you want to. I was just letting you know that's what that edge can do.
You don't understand. Ruthie's an old Southern black lady who runs our clinic.
It's hard to find good help. these
Yeah.
days.
So you're gonna take it or bump it up?
What
Take-
is the sun still out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna take the 5.
Take the 5. Okay. So you got out of the Prius, correct? And
Yeah.
you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So you get out of the Prius and you begin to form the spear. When the big strong guy sees you and just basically rushes you and shoulder charges you, which causes you to lose the concentration to form the spear. But act under fire. So you can go ahead and act under fire.
What does that mean?
You can roll speed or durability, which in this case either would apply because he's basically shoulder checking you.
durability actually has something in it, so.
Cool. So you're going to roll and add that.
10.
10. Nice. All right. So all you did was just lose the concentration. He comes in, he basically shoulder checks you, and then you scoot back from the force, but you hold your ground.
Forced was forced.
She goes, not today. But now you two are engaged in doing battle. I did pick the right one, didn't I?
You are
You
to be.
pick-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can you help her out, Luna?
So, Strawman has engaged with her force in battle.
Is that still close range to me?
It's
It
immediate
is,
range
yes.
to the Prius.
Okay. But
Correct.
Can I only act once?
I need to be more worried about the people.
Or can I try and
Go again?
activate my armor?
Sure. Go for it.
That is a 11.
Alright, what does it say?
Choose 3. So armor lasts for a while, removing the ongoing penalty. The armor can emit a blinding flash, disorienting enemies and giving you a +1 forward to act under fire. And the armor is perfectly formed, provides +2.
Nice. So she would get all three.
Here you go. Yeah, was there only 3 choices?
Yeah,
Cool, yeah, so I guess I probably should reword that.
yeah,
to
10
choose all.
plus choose 3.
So, cool. So, good. I'm glad it gives you that bonus to act under fire because I need you to roll to act under fire. Because as you activate your armor, he's coming in for an attack. And you get a +1 forward to it.
What does
Because he's
that
blinded.
Correct. Because as he comes into attack, she activates your armor and he's like,
So roll
Whoa.
a d6 plus your stat plus 1 because you blinded
He's
him.
got to cover his eyes with his big arm.
that might happen. Grrr.
Okay, so roll 2 again.
Yep, roll 2d6 and speed or durability, your choice.
Hmm.
9.
9. Okay, 9 under fire. Do-do-do-do-do. You flinch, hesitate, or stall. You might suffer full harm, or I can offer you a hard bargain. Unfortunate choice, different outcome.
Does that include the +1?
Oh, yeah, was that the +1?
Mm-hmm.
From the forward?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can she use, well,
Okay, so
That would
here we go.
prior.
Here's the deal. He comes in with his large arm to punch you into next week. You activate your armor, blinds him now, or temporarily, just flashes him. Here's the deal. You can move out of the way of the attack, but if you do, it's coming to the Prius. Or you can take the attack. Take the harm. So you can take the harm or move out of the way, and then the Prius takes the harm.
Oh, you're
How
fine.
much is the harm?
You'll find that.
Yeah, you're not really sure what his strength is right now. He hasn't actually hit something yet until now.
From that picture, it doesn't look like he's all that strong.
That picture, yeah. No, he's strong.
Deceptive
Don't worry about
picture.
it. It's deceptive. We're going to do a
He's been
scan
single
here
for a
in
long
second.
time. He's strong.
He's single strong.
I guess he
Okay.
could take care of it single-handedly.
I think she's been sitting on that one.
I have.
I will just take the hit.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay, personally,
Okay. Hey.
But you've got
Somebody
two
can
armor,
take
right?
a hit. It's fine.
I didn't. I didn't
We're
say
Oh, wait.
still only in session 1.
Was that hard light armor, right? Was it? Is it say +2?
Yeah, +2 armor.
And you're supposed to have light
Probably
armor.
+2 armor. Awesome. So you already have 1 light armor. That's what I was asking. So actually, technically, you have 3 armor right now.
Oh. That's helpful.
Yeah, it's really helpful because you take 1 harm and that's it.
So I
you mark,
soak it.
So you mark off.
You soak. No. That's after soaking.
So you mark off the 3 flags.
Yeah. So
Like
4
the
harm
12 to
comes
3
in.
disappointment.
You reduce 3 of it,
That's why
so
I
you
think
take
it's
1.
So she colors in 1 something.
Yep. And, or you can use a die and put it on there and just mark 1.
Yeah. There's exactly
If
6
you have a D12, you can
slices. No, there's exactly 6 slices, so you can just use
Use
a
a
D6.
Yes. And for everyone's visualization here, the first 3 you're basically just considered injured. The next 2 after that you're bloodied,
Gotcha.
and then the third one is you're on the ground.
But from where we may wrap up soon.
6 or 5.
Before we leave, she has to mark it so we know for next time. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
she does have to mark the sheet eventually.
Eventually, yes,
Okay.
but when it's a battle, when
Gotcha.
it's fluctuating, you can use the die, and then when you're settled, you can.
Mark it.
Yeah.
Okay. My fear is I would forget to mark. I would. That's not a fear. I know I would. Forget.
Okay,
This-
where-
everybody
where
sees
do-
this going on, by the way.
Yeah.
Which way is this way? That?
12
Do
to
the
3.
12 to 3.
Oh, okay.
Luna or
just like a clock,
Solaris.
clockwise.
Is it still sunny? Are
Well,
you gonna do
that's-
anything?
I am.
So your armor lights up from the attack, but you feel some of that blow come through.
And he's still like,
And it pisses you off.
can't see, but I'm hitting you.
So, was anybody else doing anything
Yeah,
before
Larry's
I?
making a move right now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna move up towards Force and I'm gonna attack this guy with
All right.
the fire elemental discharge.
One moment. Make sure to mark for the rolls that you made.
Mark it. Usage stats.
Yeah, with your.
Above your stats.
Because you did 2 under fires, which is durability. You did the hard light, and then you also did the weapon. Even though it didn't work, you still get the point for it.
Nice.
So
Okay,
wait.
that's good to know. So,
Any try, fail or
so
succeed.
any roll at all, you
Yeah.
get to mark.
If
an
those
extra.
dice are rolling, there's a stat attached to it. You're marking.
Yeah.
And then when those get
whether it's in
full,
your favor or
okay, so
not.
you mark one of these bottom levels. I only got one.
Go ahead. You're doing a.
Fire elemental discharge.
All right.
So roll both of these.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I switched to different dice.
5 total.
Nope.
Do I add 3 to that, or was
But you still get that
3
speed.
harm close? Is that 3?
When you attack someone by channeling an element into a blast, inflict 3 harm close, but first roll plus energy. So you go to attack someone over here. You're just modifying this with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you rolled a total of what?
Let's see, total 4, then 2 energy.
Can I help her?
So actually, my math is 6. Right there.
6.
If she's my +2, can I help her? She's right next to me.
Yes, but this is based on reaction. So in reaction to you getting hit, she basically moved in and attacked.
Okay.
So there's a 6 total.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to act on fire.
Just one of these? Or
Both of them.
5, 6, 7.
And there's that speed or durability.
It's either or for you.
Speed. So
Speed.
it's 8.
8. Okay.
Durability is a 0.
So that means she gets 1 effect?
You
Some form of success.
flinch, hesitate, or stall. Might suffer full harm. You can offer your hard bargain.
Oh,
Unfortunate
so
choice, a different outcome. All right, so you move into blast. With your fire, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Move into use your fire blast, and the blast. He sees it, blocks it with his big arm.
Slaps it out of the way.
Then he basically as he does that, he moves into strike. but she's also close by. So you can take full harm, or you both can share harm. So you can take the full force of the blow and move yourself, position yourself where you take the full of it, or you can share it.
I'll take the full.
Because he's just swinging. Anything that's in its way.
I mean, you could damage the car.
It's
a little,
full
fine.
harm.
No, the choice was her or you and her.
Yeah.
So, do you have any other armor besides the one?
True.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I do have.
She
elemental
absorbed one
armor.
hit
Jet
and only took
activated,
one harm. So if it's reduced, like if
Good.
it's split
What
between
does
the
your
two,
elemental armor do? Besides make you sneeze.
Bless you.
She's allergic to pain.
Tony says if you mash right here, you won't sneeze. I don't know if it works. I've never tried it.
elemental armor only applies to
Huh?
elements.
I don't know. I've never tried it.
But so you can either it'll be 4 harm minus your armor, okay, or you can take 2 harm minus your armor, and she can take 2 harm. Now, she took a full hit and only took 1 harm. So with that established, if she takes reduced, it's not going to affect her because she's got her armor up.
Might as well do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, her armor's gonna absorb all of her.
All right. So,
She sees you about to take a hit.
So that
and
means she
helps.
only takes 1 actual damage.
correct.
Right?
You take 1
Okay.
harm.
Yeah.
All right. And so your armor lights up again. This time it absorbs it. You can see the armor as it gets hit, though. Like you can see it kind of like start glowing, like it's under stress.
That's
She
cool.
starts giving him the stink eye though.
Yeah.
Like
this
one
guy,
eyebrow goes up.
he may only have 1 arm, but it's a good one. And
Since I've seen him actually make this maneuver and I've seen him deal out damage, can I go ahead and analyze him to see if I can formulate the best possible plan against him?
yeah, you can read the situation.
All right, and I can apply that to my making a plan, correct? Lay out a plan.
You mean like use
Can I
device?
lay out 2 plans at one time? Because they still have a hold from the other
Oh
plan.
no, it's only 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can at least...
This gives you information you can relay to everybody else.
Got you.
Hopefully. Let's see what happens. You can go ahead and mark your experience for both of those.
Oh, that's right.
So that is a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I need an eraser because I've just gotten an experience point.
It's not a very practical pencil. It doesn't-
It's just been used a lot. So yeah, 9
9.
on analyzing the person.
Alright, and so for read a person.
It's right here.
Or read a situation, excuse me. 9 is 1 question.
Does he appear to have...
Does this count as a question? Yes.
You only get 1 question.
Love that movie.
What is his obvious physical weakness?
Because of his
Tiny arm.
physique, you can tell that he's knocked off balance pretty easily. So whenever he goes and he strikes, it takes him a minute to reset his balance because he's got all the weight over here and not on this side.
I'm going to radio to Newton. Newton, come in. Every time this guy swings hard, he is off balance. Go ahead and peg him with that, ping him. I'm going to say ping him. Ping him. Hit him.
Thank you.
I can already hear her thoughts.
Yeah.
Hit him hard with the fire hydrant that you have control of.
Well, I already planned on it.
Alright. Just wait till he's swinging. That can go in. Can that help him at all?
Well, he's probably off balance regardless of if he's swinging.
I'm
or
gonna
not,
maneuver
right?
the fire hydrant far above him.
Yeah.
So you have to move
It can.
closer to
It can give him a forward if he does it in reaction to. So when he swings next, he can say, okay, after he swings, he can say, okay, I dropped this on him.
Got it.
Yeah, I wanna.
Yeah.
Can I maneuver that above him?
Mm-hmm.
Do I roll for that?
No, you don't.
You just have control over it.
You just
Okay.
move it. You have to roll when you slam it with them.
Okay, and hold on. I want to do something else with it too. To slam it, I'm going to create weight manipulation, make it heavier.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, so that one you have to roll for that one? Or is
Yes.
That, okay. Alright, so you want to move it and then make it heavier. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Now that still applies to the initial fire hydrant plan. Can he use this to
You
increase?
can use the last one.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the last one.
Alright.
Oh, wow. Well, that's 13.
Okay.
Oh well.
So what does 10 plus
Just
give
in
us?
case.
Well, 10 plus is still... 12, because I forgot -1 of maintaining the shield and whatnot.
Yeah, I got you.
Whatever.
Was that your gravity manipulation?
Yeah, gravity manipulation.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so...
Now, by doing that, it's going to make another -1 ongoing. So it'll be a -2 that you have going.
Huh? Oh, I'm going to drop to the ground.
Oh, okay. So
I'm going to stop flying.
You're going to stop your original one to do the second one.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So
I'm keeping a shield and making that heavier.
okay.
So he's still got the -1 ongoing.
Right.
It's just for a different thing.
Now you have a shield, and then you are
Making that heavier.
Okay, gotcha. There you go. Updated.
And that's when and in reaction, I'm just going to be like, let go.
That's the plan. All right. And that's a thrilling episode. But be sure to tune in next time as we pick back up as our lovely cast members here continue to tell us all about this interaction at the clinic with the Riverside hooligans.
Yeah. The clinic conflict. Close quarters combat at the clinic.
CC, man, CC.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.